So finally, a boxer breaks his silence on Ryan Garcia cheating and testing positive for PEDs. And in some way, he's saying things that a lot of other boxers feel, but they're not willing to say it publicly, like Isaac Pitbull Cruz was. For those of you guys who don't know, Isaac Pitbull Cruz was originally supposed to be Ryan Garcia's return opponent in May. Now, according to reports, Cruz, he basically turned down the fight by saying that he didn't want to negotiate a fight with Ryan Garcia until he gets past his next opponent on February 1st. Now, that situation is for another conversation. But what I really want to get to is what Cruz said when he was asked who he thinks will win a fight between Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia in the rematch. And this is what Cruz said.
Does Ryan Garcia beat Devin Haney if they have a rematch?
Si lo hace bien, limpiamente, no creo.
If he's clean and it's an even matchup, then no, I don't think so.
Guys, what you just heard right there was Isaac Pitbull Cruz speaking off Mexican code. That means he's off code, not on code. He's speaking the truth. And when I say he's speaking the truth, I'm not saying that this guarantees Devin Haney a win in a rematch if Ryan Garcia doesn't cheat. But what Isaac Cruz is making very clear is the first fight had something to do with Ryan Garcia cheating, as opposed to fans trying to ignore it and say, hey, Devin, well, that's your fault that you got hit with the punch. If you knew he was cheating, you weren't supposed to get hit with the punch. That's your fault. That's not how cheating works, because if it did work that way, Ryan Garcia would not be suspended. He would have went to the commission and told them, look, guys, it's not my fault that I have a great left hook, and it's not my fault that Devin Haney, he didn't block the left hook. If I'm juicing, then he should make sure that he doesn't get hit with that punch. Matter of fact, his defense should even be better. If that was the case, Antonio Margarito, he would be able to say the exact same thing about the Miguel Cotto fight. Hell, that's not my fault that he couldn't block those punches I was hitting him with. It's just sad that other professional fighters, they have to come out and state the obvious while the rest of the boxing world completely ignores it. And once again, celebrate the cheater while berating the victim of the cheater. It's time for boxing to stop embarrassing the sport. It's ridiculous that Devin Haney, he has to plead with the cheater to do the actual right thing and enroll in VADA or USADA Olympic-style random drug testing. And here we are damn near 9 months later after Ryan Garcia failed 2 tests, and yet he's still not enrolled in VADA testing. We still don't know if he's cheating today. And in the most dangerous sport there is, there's no organization today forcing Ryan Garcia to do this testing. Which brings us back to Isaac Pitbull Cruz. For Cruz to say something like that, he feels that Devin Haney will win the fight as long as Ryan Garcia is clean. That means Cruz, as a fighter, he's not taking a fight with Ryan Garcia if he's not clean. He's not going to fight Ryan Garcia if he doesn't enroll in VADA as of now, which I believe also most likely has something to do with that fight not coming to fruition or not being signed. This is why it is ridiculous for Devin Haney to even talk about dropping the lawsuit. Dropping the lawsuit should have nothing to do with the rematch. If I was Haney, I wouldn't even consider dropping the lawsuit. Because regardless if they have the rematch or not, Ryan Garcia, he still benefited from the first fight. He didn't lose any of that money that he got paid. Not only that, but he bet on himself when he cheated and won even more money. It's called unjust enrichment, which is also what Ryan Garcia is being sued for. That's a big part of the lawsuit. You know, Ryan Garcia, he tried to threaten Devin Haney saying, I'm not going to fight you in a rematch if you don't drop the lawsuit.
Speaking of business, I was surprised actually that Devin said the only road back is through you. I mean, that's not a quote, but he said this is the fight he wants. This is the only fight for him next. I mean, are you surprised by that?
No, I mean, the only way he's going to get any respect is to fight me again and try to do better. So I can see why he would say that. But for me, I don't know. I mean, that interests me for sure. Like, I would be down to do a rematch, but a lot of things need to play out the way I need them to play out. So that can happen. I mean, first and foremost, he needs to drop the lawsuit, even if he wants to have a conversation about it. To me, I thought that was a weak move by him. And Now he wants to backtrack and say that's how he's going to get it back, but before he was saying different. So
Man, after Ryan Garcia loses that lawsuit, he's going to need that rematch more than Devin Haney is going to need it financially. You know, I really love what Turki Al-Sheikh is doing for the sport of boxing, but I really hope that he's not condoning Devin Haney dropping this lawsuit just to make this rematch between Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. I hope he's not in Haney's ear, you know, trying to encourage him to drop the lawsuit. That would really be a bad look for Turki Al-Sheikh, because it should be the contrary. Turki Al-Sheikh, he should be telling Ryan Garcia, we're not making this deal, Ryan, until you enroll in Olympic-style random drug testing as of today. Because right now, Turki, he holds all the cards, at least the majority of them. He has the majority of the power in the sport of boxing right now. Ryan, he damn near has nowhere to go without Turki's aid. Not only does Turki have the power to send a strong message to Ryan Garcia, but he has the power to clean up the sport when it comes to fighters cheating. And I have to say this as well. These doping agencies, they have to get their testing results back faster, because what happened to Devin Haney, it could have been prevented, and it should have been prevented. They should have got those results back in hours, as opposed to after the fight, after the damage was already done. And once again, Ryan Garcia, he gets to reap all of the benefits. He gets all of the awards. None of the awards gets taken away from him. And we all know why. It's because he has the complexion for the protection. And having the complexion, it just means not being black. I mean, can you guys imagine how Devin Haney would be treated if the roles were completely reversed, if they played trading places, and it was Devin Haney that came in 3 pounds over, and then we found out that he tested positive for PEDs? Imagine if it was Gervonta in Ryan Garcia's shoes. After Gervonta knocks out Ryan Garcia, we find out that Gervonta tested positive for PEDs. 2 tests, one a day before the fight and one the night of the fight. When it comes to these type of fans that are defending Ryan Garcia right now, these are the exact same fans that was discrediting Gervonta Tank Davis's win over Ryan Garcia. He got more backlash for the rehydration clause by these fans than Ryan got for getting caught cheating red-handed. We know what time it is. So with all that being said, I'm gonna wrap this video up by saying this. I want everyone to spread the word. We all need to get this word out. We need the sport to be cleaned up. We need to remove these mildew stains on the wall of boxing. What Ryan Garcia just got caught doing should open everyone's eyes in the sport of boxing. There needs to be some type of system where ranked boxers are automatically being tested Olympic style at the highest level. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elo Deki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodeki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram. Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs and defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com.